Hello dear student, in the last session we discussed about continuity. Now let us discuss about differentiability. Definition of differentiability is a real function y is equal to f of x is said to be differentiable at x equal to a if and only if limit h tends to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h exist. This exist means both left hand limit and right hand limit exist and it is denoted by f dash of a. That means f dash of a is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h. We can also write f dash of a is equal to take h as x minus a. Take h as x minus a, that means x minus a tends to 0 means x tends to a plus h is x, that is f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a. Next is one-sided derivative, that is the limit h tends to 0 plus, that is f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h is exist. One side limit exist is called right hand derivative of f of x with respect to x at x equal to a. One side, this is right hand derivative, it is denoted by f dash of a plus 0 or right hand derivative at x equal to a. Another one is limit h tends to 0 minus f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h if exist. It is called as left hand derivative of f of x with respect to x at x equal to a and it is denoted by f dash of a minus 0 or left hand derivative at x equal to a. Now solve some problems based on differentiability. First one, if f of x equal to e power x, find f dash of x using the definition. We know that differentiation of e power x is e power x only. By using the definition, we have to find the derivative of e power x. By using the formula f dash of x equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. This is the formula. But f of x is given that e power x, we have to write f of x plus h. F of x plus h is e power x plus h minus f of x is e power x divided by h. Therefore, limit h tends to 0. This can be written as e power x into e power h. Because a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. You have to split this one, that is e power x into e power h minus e power x. In these two, common is e power x take outside, therefore e power x into e power h minus 1 divided by h. When h is tending to 0 means in the both left hand limit and from the right hand limit the value is equal to 1. E power h minus 1 divided by h, the value is 1, therefore e power x into 1, that is equal to e power x. Now come to second problem. Prove that the function f is given by f of x equal to mod x minus 1. X belongs to set of all real number. The domain is a real number is not differentiable at x equal to 1. We have to prove that it is not differentiable at x equal to 1. That is f dash of 1 is equal to limit x tends to 1 f of x minus f of 1 divided by x minus 1. F of x value is mod of x minus 1 at x equal to 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, therefore 0 divided by x minus 1. That is limit x tends to 1 mod x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Mod value is different for greater than 0 and less than 0. When x is greater than 0, mod of that value is that value only. When x is less than 0, the value is a minus of a given value. So consider right hand limit, that is the limit x tends to 1 plus mod of x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. This becomes a plus, x is greater than 1. So limit x tends to 1 plus x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Both are getting cancelled, that is equal to plus 1. Left hand limit x tends to 1 minus mod of x minus 1 value is minus of x minus 1. Both are getting cancelled, that is equal to minus 1. Whenever x tends to 1, the right hand limit and left hand limit both are not equal. Therefore, f dash of 1 does not exist. Therefore, f of x is not differentiable at x equal to 1 because the limit value does not exist when x tending to 1. Next one is examine the differentiability of a function f of x equal to x into greatest integer function x if x lies between 0 and 2 and x minus 1 into x if x lies between 2 and 3 at x equal to 2. We have to find whether the function is differentiable at x equal to 2. First consider right hand derivative, that is the limit x tends to 2 plus f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a. Here a value is 2. When is x is tending to 2 plus means x is greater than 2. X is greater than 2. Function value is x into x minus 1. F of 2 value is f of 2 means when x is equal to 2, substitute 2 here. 2 minus 1 is 2. 2 into 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 into 2 is 2 divided by x minus 2. X into x square minus x into 1 x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Factorize this one, we will get x plus 1 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. X minus 2 getting cancelled. Whenever x tends to 2 plus x plus 1 value is 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. Now find left hand derivative, that is x tends to 2 minus means x is less than 2. The value of f of x is x into greatest integer function of x minus f of 2. F of 2 value is 2 divided by x minus 2. Whenever x is tending to 2 minus means x is less than 2. The greatest integer function value of x is becomes 1. So x into 1 is x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. Both are getting cancelled. Whenever limit x tends to 2 minus, the value is 1. But in a right hand derivative we got 3, but the answer is here 1. Therefore left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative. Therefore the function f of x is not differentiable at x equal to 2. Next problem, find the derivative of f of x is equal to 4x square at x equal to 3. That is we have to find the derivative of f of x at x equal to 3. That is f dash of 3 is equal to limit x tends to 3 f of x minus f of 3 divided by x minus 3. F of x is 4x square. F of 3 means you have to substitute 3 here. 3 square is 9. 9 4s 36. Take 4 outside. 4 into x square minus 9 divided by x minus 3. This is in the form of a square minus b square. Take this as a 3 square. This is equal to a plus b into a minus b, that is x plus 3 into x minus 3. X minus 3 getting cancelled. 4 into x plus 3 left. Substitute 3 is here in the place of x. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 4s 24. Next one is theorem. Every differentiable function is continuous. Every differentiable function is continuous. That means if any function f of x is differentiable at x equal to a, then f of x is continuous at x equal to a. But the converse is not true. Converse is not true means every continuous function need not be differentiable. Let's prove this one by hypothesis. This is given that f of x is differentiable at x equal to a. This means f dash of a is equal to limit x tends to a f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a exists. To prove this function is continuous, we have to at x equal to a, we have to prove limit x tends to a f of x equal to f of x equal to f of a. Now consider limit x tends to a f of x minus f of a. Multiply and divide x minus a for this function. So this is equal to limit x tends to a f of x minus f of a. This is equal to limit x tends to a f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a is equal to f dash of a into whenever x tends to a minus a is 0. This is equal to 0. Therefore limit x tends to a f of a x is equal to f of a. We have to prove this one only. Therefore f of x is continuous at x equal to a. Now see the example for converse is not true. That means every continuous function need not be a differentiable function. Example, f of x is equal to mod x is a continuous at x equal to 0, but it is not differentiable at x equal to 0. First we have to prove this function is continuous at x equal to 0, then we can prove this function is not differentiable at x equal to 0. To prove this is continuous at x equal to 0, we have to prove limit extends to a, f of x equal to f of a. F of 0 is equal to 0 and limit extends to 0 minus f of x equal to limit extends to 0 minus mod x when x is less than 0 mod x value is minus x, when x tends to 0 mod x is 0. Limit extends to 0 plus f of x value is plus x, because mod x is plus when x is greater than 0, therefore this is equal to 0. Left hand limit and right hand limit and the function value at x equal to 0 all are equal, therefore f of x equal to mod x is a continuous at x equal to 0. Now we have to prove this function is not differentiable at x equal to 0. For that we have to prove either left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. Take a left hand limit of f dash of 0 is equal to limit extends to 0 f of x minus f of 0 divided by x minus 0. When x tends to 0 minus function value is minus x, so minus x divided by x getting cancelled, answer is a minus 1. When the right hand derivative limit extends to 0 plus f of x minus f of 0 divided by x minus 0, the function value is x when extending to 0 plus. Therefore this is equal to 1. Left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative, therefore the function not differentiable at x equal to 0. In this example we saw that the function is continuous at x equal to 0 but not differentiable at x equal to 0. Therefore every continuous function is need not be a differentiable function, but every differentiable function is a continuous function. Let's see some useful results on differentiability. First one is every polynomial function is a differentiable at every real number. We know that every polynomial function is continuous, and also here every polynomial function is differentiable at every real number. And exponent function y is equal to a power x, here a is greater than 0 is differentiable at x belongs to r, and all the constant functions are differentiable at a real number line. And also trigonometric function, inverse trigonometric function, that is the sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant or a cot, all are differentiable in their respective domain. Domain of sine is in between minus 1 and 1, so in their respective domain they are differentiable. And logarithmic function also differentiable, and the sum difference product of a differentiable function is also differentiable, and a composite of a differentiable function is also differentiable.